Morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. It's 9 a.m. We got a lot to cover again. A lot of good things happening right now, especially for the market snipers. If you're sniping these markets with me together, then you're probably doing pretty good or potentially doing pretty good. And if you're not, maybe you're just not ready to trade yet. So, patience is definitely something needed to be a market sniper, whether patience to learn first before you trade, patience to wait for that perfect sniper setup and wait for that sniper entry, patience to push a trade as long as you can. And so patience is needed all the way around. Welcome back, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to get to all the comments. If you're first time here, awesome. Welcome. The first 15 to 30 minutes, we're going to go through a ton of charts. We're going to rock and roll. We got to go through Bitcoin dominance, the indices, NASDAQ, SP 500, the dollar, the VIX, Magnificent Seven. We got some of these crypto assets over here to go through. The Bitcoin miners, we put out a video last night. Awesome. Bitcoin FOMO, don't worry. Bitcoin soars, new heights for crypto and BTC miners, right? So if you missed it, not to worry. It's still relevant today. And you can see that the Bitcoin miners are pumping. We've got 5% on HUT, 5% on Marathon Digital, and we have so much to go through. So let's just dive right in. Don't forget, smash that like button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Our goal is 100 likes. We're getting closer and closer. Help me, help you, help me get this goal, and let's rock and roll. So we'll make the chart a little bit bigger here, and we're going to go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin still ultra bullish on the daily chart. Not sure if you can really see this. Kind of zoom in here. Still ultra bullish on the daily chart, right? Hit this longer term target to the upside. Weekly chart is still currently bullish on the weekly chart, right? So, but where is it at, right? So still bullish overall. So based off the higher time frames, it seems like we're going to go up and hit higher targets, right? But doesn't mean in the shorter term we couldn't get a pullback or a retracement before then, right? And in a last night's video, I talk about how long could this pump last, right? How long and how high could this Bitcoin pump last? And expect retracements along the way. So again, go check out that video if you missed it. I spent about 21 minutes on it covering Bitcoin, how long could it last, how high could it go, the targets, and then the opportunity alerts, right? Crypto, how high could some of these crypto assets bounce? How high could some of these Bitcoin miners bounce, right? So definitely go take a look at that video if you're interested. Instead of having fear of missing out, FOMO, right? What are the opportunities? There's always new opportunities. Good morning, Aldo. Good morning, Rick's Moneymakers helped in. Awesome. ABK, hello all. Juan, Carlos, hola, Jesse, hola, Juan. John Pye in the house. What's up, everyone? We're going to get to all the comments on the back half. Put your questions out there. Put any assets you want me to that you want to request for me to cover today. We're going to rock and roll. We have so many charts to get through. So many things, so many opportunities. I've got an opportunity alert in the comments section. So I'm going to show you a couple, and then I'm going to do a video on it tonight, because if you thought the Bitcoin miners could have a crazy bounce, if you think crypto could have had a crazy bounce, what about the AI stocks? Oh, wow. We've got a crazy live stream today. So let's get right into it. NASDAQ, right? So this is the weekly chart, had the sell signal, is bouncing hard right before this next target. I'm seeing comments on Twitter X app. I'm seeing comments on YouTube where people were shorting the NASDAQ and they didn't take profits, right? And now they're upside down in their position. Don't trade until you're ready. This is not a copy trading service. If so, I would charge a lot more. If I was just going to do all the work for you and you make money, I would charge the crap out of you, but I don't. And I think it's much more important to teach a person to fish like Rick's Moneymakers Helton out there than just to give him one fish, right? So I'd rather teach you for a lot cheaper. I'd rather have you control your own destiny and all that stuff, right? But if it was a copy trading, trust me, I would charge you a lot more. I don't I think it's worth more to you if I teach you how to do it. So if you're not ready yet, I took that first initial, well, not the first one, but the last major short I took on NASDAQ was October 12th. Then on the live streams, I was talking about possibly taking profit on Thursday, the 26th. I end up taking profit on that. I talked about it. Watch for the bounce. Watch for the bounce. Are they front running me? Are they front running my target? Are they front running the 200-day moving average? This is the 200-week moving average. Are the big players front running it? Are they taking profit? Right? So without it being a copy trading service, how many things can I talk about that could possibly happen? Is this going to put in another lower high? Even on yesterday's live stream, we were talking about it here. So lower high, bounce down here, talking about taking profits. It's bouncing, it's bouncing, it's bouncing. Yesterday's live stream, I even put on this orange target box. It's dead into the target box. Is that it? Will the bounce be over? I didn't play this to the upside. I'm only playing it to the downside. I'm waiting patiently for that next lower high to be put in. It's at a key retracement target right now. It's at a key market sniper retracement target right now. Is that it? We don't know. Could it go higher? Possibly, right? We don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. Sometimes it feels like we're unstoppable, but we do know. We don't have a magic crystal ball. So we just have obsessed over these charts for a long time. We've just studied these charts. We continue to obsess. We continue to study them every single day. We're waiting for that next lower high to be put in, wherever that might be, right? Where is that lower high going to be put in? And then attack to the downside again. Will it be here at this key retracement area? Will it be a little bit higher? Will it be a little bit higher, right? Wherever it is, I'll be ready, right? So this short down here, bounce, maybe comes back down, right? Maybe puts in one of those double lower highs, right? The fake out team is playing full 100% on their game back here, right? A double lower high, followed by a breakdown, followed by a lower high. So could have put in some one of these fake out lower highs, right? Is the bottom in, right? Obviously, the bulls, every single rip that they should be selling, every single bounce, every single rip they should be selling off, and probably the bigger players are. They're calling for new all-time highs, right? Back here, they're calling for new all-time highs. There wasn't, right? Back here, they're calling for new all-time highs. There wasn't. Back here, they're calling for new all-time highs. There wasn't. Are they still calling for new all-time highs? I mean, they'll call it all the way down, right? So it just had a weekly sell last week, right? And we talked about that, expect bounces along the way. So we're expecting it a lower high to be put in. We'll continue to watch it. It's always possible that the low is in. I just think it's a lot lower probability. So we're going to continue with the probabilities. If you're buying these bounces, you're buying these rips, you better sell them, right? You better sell them. Not financial advice. It never is. This is for educational purposes. This is for entertainment purposes. Hopefully you get some entertainment out of it. If you do, smash that like button. We have not reached our goal yet, but I can feel it. We're getting closer and closer. We're getting closer of smashing those likes. So I appreciate all of your support, and let's continue on. That is the NASDAQ pending buy signal. Right? Again, if you go back to the weekly chart, though, let me take off some of these drawings just so we can clean it up a little bit. Let's clean up the chart. It's still underneath the red trending dots. And we talked about it's starting to get pretty extended away from the trending dots. It's starting to get pretty extended away from the moving averages. So when it's getting extended, expect bounces or retracements along the way, whether it's bouncing or not, right? So that is the NASDAQ. That's what we'll continue to watch there. Dow Jones, pending reversal candle on the Dow Jones weekly chart. Something to pay attention to. There is a pending reversal candle on the Dow Jones weekly chart. On the daily chart, we are covering this on the live stream. Price was getting oversold back here on last Friday. Then on Monday, we talked about the reversal candle, and it's continuing upwards. So this could be a sustained bounce, right? Doesn't mean it's going to put in a higher high way up here. Doesn't mean it's going to put in a higher up here. So we're going to be watching it. Is it going to put a higher high here and continue to bounce up a little bit higher? It's possible, right? So pending buy signal on Dow Jones, there was a reversal candle here. It was getting oversold here. So if you were shorting this bounce, at what point do you take profits? You have to know when to hold them, when know to fold them, when to walk away, when to take profits, and change your viewpoints, right? So I got out of my short positions, and now we're just letting it bounce and then get ready to possibly short the next lower high. We'll see how it turns out. In the meantime, S&P 500 was getting oversold, now has a pending buy signal. So we're going to find out if it's going to come back test this trend line, put it in a possible lower high. We'll see. Russell 2000, right, was starting to get oversold, starting to reverse back around. Will it put in a lower high? These were massive moves down. Keep in mind, when you're seeing S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones all dropping 7 to 10% within a week or two, right? Those are massive drops. Expect bounces along the way, right? This was a massive drop. Expect bounces along the way. This is another big drop. They're all big drops. Expect bounces along the way. It doesn't just go straight down forever, but cautious if you think we're going to all-time highs. I don't, right? So we haven't made a new all-time high on the NASDAQ, Dow Jones, or anything, for more than 2 years, right? So the probabilities are continuing to stack that we continue to see lower prices, but it doesn't go down the straight line. We'll continue to watch it. The dollar has this top here, right? Bearish divergence, right? This could be a lower high. We could be seeing a correction in the shorter term on the dollar. We've been talking about this. We called out the bearish divergence here. We called it out back here as well, right? And it hasn't made a new high yet, starting to break down. We could see target one's been hit. Maybe we could still see target 2, 3, and 4 that we had on previous live streams. I'm not going to redraw them right now, but you can go back to previous live streams. Maybe a week or two ago, we had target 2, 3, and 4. But as of right now, still holding this upward trend line. This could be a lower high. MACD is still trending downward, right? So we'll see. But the dollar could have a retracement in the near future. We'll see how it plays out. 10-year yield, we've been talking about it, had bearish divergence, right? Had a lower high, had another lower high. Then yesterday had a sell signal breaking down. We talked about this and covered it on the live streams ahead of time. We're not just covering it in real time, right? We're covering it. We have foresight, not just hindsight. There's so many people out there on TV. There's so many people out there on YouTube. There's so many people out there on Twitter X app. All they do is tell you what's happening today. Oh, the U.S. 10-year yield is breaking down. Okay, great. Awesome. How does that help us? How does that help us sniper the markets? Meanwhile, we're talking about bearish divergence. We're talking about bearish divergence. We're talking about a lower high. We're talking about watch a lower high, right? And we're talking about on the live streams, you can go back. We could see it break down, come back down, possibly find support and bounce, right? The higher time frames are still bullish. The monthly chart was still ultra bullish, right? For the monthly close of October, we talked about this. The weekly chart was still ultra bullish. It could break down, find support, and bounce, right? Could break all the way down here, right? Find support and bounce. So we're not ready to call it yet that this target won't be hit, but we're not saying it's going to hit today. We're not going to say it's going to get hit tomorrow, right? It's breaking down, could find support and then make another run at it. It's possible. So, but we've been calling this out with bearish divergence. We watched the lower high. We watched the lower high. Now we're waiting to see if it breaks down, finds support here, and then bounces. That's the 10-year yield. Let's keep going. Rock and roll. The VIX, the wild animal. We called this out back here on this. Watch the VIX. It's a wild animal, right? And then we'll see how it breaks down. But it hit target 1, hit target 2, got rejected off the 200-week moving average, and then just broke straight back down. It's a wild animal. I haven't traded the VIX in a while, but I've traded it successfully on options. So I don't recommend it. And if I've been right 3 out of 4 times, that fourth time can hit you hard and fast. So, don't recommend trading the VIX, even though I've traded on options in the past, right? Gold. Is gold going to get a retracement, right? I've had a couple of successful daily shorts on gold, on spot gold with Forex, with high leverage. They were quick day trades, right? But successful. I talked about it on these big wicks and this big wicks in consecutive 2 days, right? Are we going to see a bigger retracement down? Remember, we talked about this down here at the bottom. We talked about it's getting oversold. We talked about possible profit taking from the bigger players just before the 200-week moving average, just before this horizontal line, just before a major target box, right? And then it reversed back around and went crazy to the upside. And if it went straight up to the moon, right, at some point it's going to put in a higher low. If it is going to be bullish, at some point it's going to put in a higher low, whether that's like this, right? Whether it comes all the way down, fills this gap here, right? And then breaks out. If it is bullish longer term, at some point it's going to put in a higher low and then bounce from there. As of right now, it's not confirmed yet. It's possible this is a fake out. It's possible, but with the DXY breaking down, it's possible it puts in a higher low at some point and then breaks out to the upside again. So instead of chasing it, wait for that higher low, wait for the next higher probability breakout session. And this was just a massive move after being oversold. It just went straight up. There was not really an opportunity, with the higher low put in to, take that trade for me. So I just kind of let it go. And I've had a couple of day trades to the downside. So with a massive move like that, expect retracements along the way. Silver looks a little bit different. Tried to regain this upward long-term trend line. It didn't. Had a reversal candle, lower high, and now there's a sell signal and could possibly go back below the 200-week moving average. That's why I say it looks possible that gold could be a fake out to the upside, because silver looks a little bit different. Silver has a pending sell signal, but doesn't mean it's not just going to put in a lower high at some point and then continue upwards like that. But it broke down from this longer upward trend line, faked out to back to the upside, and is starting to break back down on silver. So TLT, I know I've gotten some requests there. We talked about it would take some time for the ship to get turned around, but it doesn't mean that there's not going to be bounces along the way. There's a pending buy signal. It gapped up today. So in the shorter term, TLT is getting a bounce. There's a pending buy signal. It gapped up. It could potentially come back to will it gap and run, or will it gap, fill the gap, and then run, right? So it gapped up to $87 and it's partially filling the gap right now. We'll see. But remember, on the higher time frames, it's been ultra bearish. It's been oversold. It's way below the trending dots. We're talking about it wouldn't even get interesting for me until we saw like a bounce, maybe some bullish divergence, right? Maybe some bullish divergence, maybe a higher low, and then break out like that. It takes time for the ship to get turned around. Doesn't mean there couldn't be a massive bounce along the way. Doesn't mean that it couldn't bounce all the way up into here, but it doesn't mean that the bottom is 100% in yet. There could be future bullish divergence, meaning lower prices. It could take time for the ship to get turned around, right? It takes time. That's TLT. Let's take a quick look over at the Magnum 7. Then we're going to jump into the crypto. Jewelry Affairs, XRP, please. You got it. Boss King Check Rivian, Arnold. Looks like it could put a higher low in. Okay, let me take a look at it. Awesome. Caesar, good afternoon. Jesse, I've been on the replay crew lately. Hey, we need you. We need you, Caesar. Replay crew. That's awesome. No worries. Whether you're on the replay crew or the live, it's awesome. Smash that like button. Smash it. smash that subscribe button. Help me, help you, help me, right? Let's keep rocking and rolling. Still getting a bounce. Tesla, remember, it was getting oversold, hit target 2. This is the weekly chart. Still a sell signal on the weekly chart. Still bearish on the weekly chart. Let's keep going. It was getting oversold. It was getting oversold over here. Sometimes when the magic happens, dropped another, what was that? From here when it was getting oversold, just call it, another 7-8% on Tesla, which is huge, right? At some point, it will fill this gap up here, most likely. Remember, there's a gap there. It was getting oversold similar to silver. Remember, this whole breakdown we were talking about was looking like silver. And at some point, as it broke down, could it come back up, regain the 200-week moving average? Exactly what it's doing today, right? At some point, could it break down like silver, come back up, put in a lower high, and then break it back down? It's possible, right? It is possible. That's Magnificent Seven. Not much else to cover on Magnificent Seven. It's just getting those bounces along the way. If you want to, we've been covering Magnificent Seven every single day. So if you want to see more of my thoughts on that, just go back to previous live streams. But let's jump over to Ethereum, right? Ethereum, we're talking about on the weekly chart, had that buy signal. Could see some consolidation. Could see some consolidation. Ala, Sabi, Sol. Yeah, we're about to cover it right now. Probably won't spend a lot of time on Sol just because we've been covering it. And if you go back to this video here, we did cover it a little bit here. And then there's previous videos that we've been covering it as well. But we're going to cover it right now. Ethereum, Sol, Chainlink, Matic, ADA. We're just going to run through them very quickly. So in the video, I was putting these loading buttons. It's a possibility, right? We have a buy signal on the weekly chart for Ethereum. Solana, we had a buy signal back here in September, hit target 1 so far. Is it loading to hit target 2? Doesn't mean it couldn't take weeks, if not months, to get there on Solana. It's $40. Expect retracements along the way, right? It's ultra bullish on the weekly chart. It's ultra bullish on the daily chart, right? So expect retracements along the way. It is really overbought, right? It's really overbought, and it could remain that way. Crypto is a wild animal as well, right? It's still ultra bullish on the daily and the weekly chart. So not much else to report there. We have so many live streams and so many videos that I talk about it a lot. So we're going to keep going. Chainlink is no longer ultra bullish on the daily chart as of right now. The day has not closed. It could still close ultra bullish on the daily chart. It's too early to say, right? We do have some bearish divergence here, but there's no, it doesn't mean it couldn't remain bullish, right? Could get a retracement. Let's see, could get a retracement possibly to like just above $10, right? But remember, the overall trend is ultra bullish. So if it's it could be a quick move down, clear out the bearish divergence, and then continue upwards. So that's where a lot of traders, a lot of investors get it wrong on divergences. They think it's the overall entire trend is changing. But when the overall higher time frames are still ultra bullish, you have to expect divergences to be a quick possible wick down, and then clear out that bearish divergence and then continue upward after that. So still ultra bullish on the weekly chart as of now. It doesn't mean it can't flip back around. Don't even have a buy signal on Matic weekly chart yet. We do have a green trending dot, right? And we talked about this on the video last night. Again, we talked about that. Go check that out. Matic is one of those possible opportunity alerts, possible loading the target here. That's what we talked about on the video. Cardano still has a pending buy signal on the weekly chart, had a pending buy signal on last week's weekly chart. Then it went away this week, and now it's back again, still there, still the potential, right? We talked about on the video last night, possibly loading up here. Go take a look at it. Same with near pending buy signal on the weekly chart, right? Dot getting closer and closer of a possible pending buy signal on dot weekly chart. Go check go check out that video from last night. I mean, I'm just going to sound like a broken record because I covered all this for 21 minutes. So I don't want to spend another 21 minutes covering it when it's still relevant from last night. You know, we're talking about not even 12 hours ago, maybe, no, more than 12 hours ago, right? So it's still worth going to see. I would go check it out if you're interested. Same thing with the Bitcoin related stocks. This is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, still ultra bullish. MicroStrategy, Riot, we talked about this in the video last night. Not even a buy signal on the weekly chart. Been covering this buy signal yesterday, starting to pump up. Bitfarms, the opportunity alert, we put this out there. Buy signal yesterday again, right? Marathon Digital, buy signal again yesterday. HUT, right? Some possible big opportunities on Bitcoin miners. And here we go. This is what we're talking about. You better smash the like button on this one. We better be at least at 35, 40 likes for this one. I'm going to do a video on this tonight for you. I'm going to spend, at least 10 minutes. I don't know. I always say 10 minutes, ends up being 20 minutes. We don't know how much I can actually find to cover. We have another opportunity alert. It's in the scroller. It's in the ticker symbol, right? We have an opportunity alert here with artificial intelligence, stock plays. And I'm going to show you one right now that is pumping hard, right? Pumping hard. This was all mapped out, right? We talked about this, covered it. Haven't covered it recently. It gapped up on us, right? We didn't get an opportunity to get into Lemonade unless you're already in it back here. Then most likely you probably got out of it. I was not in a position. I was waiting patiently, and they gapped it up on me. I missed this entry because they gapped it up. There was way back here, $11. It wasn't a buy for me yet, even though there was bullish divergence, right? There was bullish divergence, but you can't win them all. They don't let us win them all. The market makers, they'll gap it up overnight, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm not getting into Lemonade now, right? I'm not getting in. What a move, though. One single day, 39% on Lemonade. It was mapped out ahead of time. There was bullish divergence, and they didn't let me in on the action. They are so mean. They're ruthless, but that's okay. Why? Because we don't have fear of missing out. We don't get devastated that we missed this move, that we've been stalking. We've been stalking this move. We played it to the upside. It hit multiple targets to the upside. We waited patiently for this correction, for 58% correction over 103 days. We waited patiently. We waited patiently. We waited patiently. I talked about Lemonade. I talked about it. I covered it. I covered it. I covered it. We saw bullish divergence. But it's not ready for me to buy yet. Still yesterday at $11. And then they gap it up 39% just to rub it in my face. That's okay. Why? All of that is okay. Why? Because we're going to continue sniping the markets together. We're not going to get fear of missing out. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to move on to the next one. What is the next one? Oh, we covered this one. I haven't even looked at this chart until today, right? We covered this. I remember talking about the move up, the big retracement. This is an artificial intelligence C3.ai Inc., right? Another one, right? Big retracement, big possible move down. They're letting us get this one, right? So this one had a 52% correction, found key support, right? We even talked about a possible from back here, mid-October. I haven't even looked at this probably since mid-October, right? Mid-October, drawing it up, possibly come back up like this, possibly put in a higher low, possibly break out, possibly another move there. Pending buy signal today. It's up 13%, but it seems like it still could be early. Look at Lemonade. Lemonade is an insurance company, Jesse. Why are you talking about artificial intelligence when Lemonade? Well, go back to previous videos. Go back to the Discord. Go back to everything that I've talked about, is that Lemonade has incorporated artificial intelligence into according to sources on the internet. I'm not in the boardroom of Lemonade. I'm not behind the scenes of Lemonade. I'm not a developer for Lemonade. I don't know. However, according to sources on the internet, Lemonade has incorporated artificial intelligence into every aspect of their business. And so I basically consider them a tech stock. I basically consider them artificial intelligence. And I think it's like 35 to 40% of their clientele are millennials. So Lemonade, Andre Britz, yo, shooter, by the way, Jesse, can you look at SGB? Yeah, let me know if that is crypto, if that's stock. Let me know. Alla Sabi, thanks. You got it. All right, we're going to get into all the comments. Remember, this was drawn out like at least 2 weeks ago. I can't remember when I drew it out. At least 2 weeks ago, we're talking about it finding key support, a 52% correction. How many days was this? This is very similar to Lemonade, right? Which we're considering. So 38 day correction, right? This thing could explode just like Lemonade's exploding, hitting multiple targets already. It's not too late. I'm not even in this yet, and I'll probably get into it when we get off this live stream. I haven't front run anybody or front run. I don't know. We're rocking and rolling here. I'm not sure, but it found key support at a key sniper target area. I'm not even into this yet. I had to do the get ready for the live stream. I didn't even buy early this morning, but I'll be looking to possibly buy stock only. I doubt I'm going to get into any options on it because I would have wanted to get into it real time, maybe yesterday or today. So I'm okay with doing stock. At some point, it could get rejected up here, like I kind of drew it. At some point, could put in a higher low and then possibly have even a bigger breakout after that. That is the opportunity alert that I'm going to spend more time on it later tonight. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to cover some possible AI stocks. I'm going to look at some more, maybe Path. I haven't even looked at Path in a while. Path could be doing something very similar. Let's keep going. SQQ, had that buy signal, hit target 1, and now is in retracement mode, right? Now is in retracement mode. Natural gas, not much to say. We get a lot of people asking me about CLSK, which is another Bitcoin mining stock. Had a buy signal yesterday on the daily chart. It looks like it's finding support of the trading dots. We talked about what if CLSK retest the 200-week moving average. That'd be 113% bounce. Rock and roll. Woo! There we go. 32 minutes. We went hard. We went hard on the paint for 15 to 30 minutes. We're going to go through all the comments. I'm sure you've got some great ones for me to take a look at, and we will go over your requests for 15 to 30 minutes, and we'll keep rock and roll, keep our eye on the charts. If anything else sparks our interest on Bitcoin, down 2.85% today, getting a retracement there. DXY, we'll keep an eye on it while we're looking through all the comments. Rick's Moneymakers Helton. I sent a picture of the wife fishing in the Discord. Awesome. We're also making money while on vacation. Wow. Nice. I love it. How cool is that? Very cool. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. You got it, my man. Sniper in the Discord. I put the picture of the wife fishing under altcoin charts. All right. I'll take a look. Still learning how to use. Yeah. Tag me, right? I don't know if you tagged me in the Discord. I don't have it open right now because it'll make sounds and send me notifications and all that stuff. So I don't have it open right now. But tag me, Jesse Olsen Inc. in the Discord. That way I know to see it, or direct message me. You can always direct message me as well. But that's awesome. All right. Good morning, Market Snipers. That's me. Good morning, Aldo. Misspelling my name on purpose, because I'm going to mispronounce a lot of people's names. Very consistent over there. Aldo, got 2 stock requests today. Hope you don't mind. No problem. I don't. Early bird gets the worm. Aldo, you're one of the first ones. You can see in the comments 8:59 a.m. However, you didn't win. Rick's Moneymakers Helton, 8:32 a.m. Wow. Okay, you win. You win, Rick. A little sip of water. Aldo, SQ, Square, and PayPal. You got it. They're on my watch list. So let's just, for purposes of going faster, SQ. Let's take a look at it. Let's look. No buy signal yet on Square. It could be early, right? Had that another this could be a awesome opportunity on Square as well. Had that retracement, right, from July. The low is 52%. Looks very similar to a lot of things that I've already charted. Square is not artificial intelligence, and that's over 91 days, but it's block, right? So it's Bitcoin related, I would say. So probably similar to the Bitcoin miners as well. So definitely go take a look at that video, Aldo, talking about the Bitcoin miners and stuff like that. So not even a buy signal on Square yet. So it seems like it's still early. We have bullish divergence, MACD bullish crossover. We had already had the buy signal on RSI as well. No buy signal yet. You've got kind of a little bit gappy here, but partially filled with wicks here, right? So I don't see there's the 200-week moving average. What if Square rallies and hits that 200-week moving average, 198%? So Square, very similar thoughts to the Bitcoin miners, probably very similar thoughts to the artificial intelligence I'm going to take a look at later tonight. So go take a look at that, Aldo. Opportunity alert, artificial intelligence. Look out, rock and roll. ABK, I'm going to do that video on it. Hello, all. Welcome, ABK. Welcome back. Juan Carlos de Sada. Hola. Hola, Juan. Hola. That's my accent for my Spanish accent. Wifey gives me crap all the time, right? I don't know. English is my only language. I know a little bit of Spanglish. That's about it, but mostly bad words. So I won't be saying too much on the YouTube because I mostly know just bad words. Very typical for someone who doesn't know Spanish, right? ABK, let's dump NASDAQ again, please. Yeah, possibly. It's a wait and see right now, right? But I'm in other positions as well. I'm taking advantage of this bounce. I'm taking advantage of some of these major corrections that have been lasting for 100 and something days, 52% corrections. There's going to be some massive opportunities while they're bouncing. So I don't mind the NASDAQ bouncing right now. I took advantage of those shorts already. And then now I'm playing these bounces on, I'm not in an AI stock yet, but it seems like I got to find me one. We'll get into it. John Pye, welcome back, John Pye. Hello. Shooter, by the way. Hi, Jesse. Hi, snipers. Shooter, by the way. Longtime sniper. What up? 4K mods. What's up? 4K mods. We taking profits. Awesome. Awesome. Profit taking is always encouraged on this channel, in the Discord, and on Twitter. X app. Caesar, good afternoon. Jesse, I've been on the replay crew lately. Hey, we need you. We need the replay crew. We appreciate the replay crew. We appreciate the live streamers. We're sniping the markets together live, but also on the replay crew. Arnold, good morning. Longtime sniper and our official only Discord moderator. We call him Captain Mod in the Discord. Arnold, longtime sniper, more than a year and a half in the Discord. At least a year, I think a year and a half in the Discord. Awesome. I appreciate it. Boss, can you check Rivian? Looks like it could put a higher low. Yes, I got Rivian right here on the chart. Whoa. I guess we've covered this a few times in the past. Wow. All right. So let's just delete some of this Rivian. I haven't looked at it obviously in a few days. Look, that was a rising wedge, broke down, lower high, breakdown, lower high, breakdown. We're talking about finding key support, right? Talk about finding key support here. Remember, this correction was pretty big. So from here to here, you're looking at I'll call it a 46% correction, right? Over 95 days after that massive move, right? You get longer term downward trend line. We cover this already. Let's see, covered it already. What if it finds support here? What if it bounces back up here and then puts in another higher low? Came back to a key market sniper target here, right? And it looks like it's bouncing here. So if we look at no bullish divergence there, but it looks like the MACD could be crossing over soon. Still well below the zero line, right? So if there is a massive move, it's possible it could just find support and go straight through, come back possibly and put in a higher low up here, right? If it's a massive move, similar to like that, or it could just kind of do what I already had drawn previously, maybe a week or two ago, and then get rejected and then come back down and then put in a higher low up here. So there's not even a pending buy signal on Rivian. It could be early. It looks like it's finding key support at a key target area. Arnold, not financial advice, never is. You know what to do from here, right? Weekly chart. Let's take a look. May have found support at RSI 42, possibly, right? But there is a bearish MACD crossover on the weekly chart. So just be aware of that. Be careful there. On the weekly chart, may take a week or two for the ship to get turned around. Doesn't mean the weekly chart couldn't, over the next week or two, just flip bullish after that, right? It's possible. So as of right now, it's looking like it's finding support at this key target area. But remember, the MACD is bearish, had a bearish MACD crossover. There's no breakout on the weekly chart yet. It's possible finding support here at 42. It's possible it's putting in a higher low. Too early to say right now. On the daily chart, it's still back above the trending dots as of right now, but on the weekly chart, it's below it. So what if it just takes, a couple weeks to get going, a couple weeks to get it turned around, watch it on the daily chart, puts in a higher low again, and then possibly breaks out after that, right? So not expecting some sort of bigger move to the upside like that until it's breaking this downward trend line, right? So it may take a couple weeks or so to play out on Rivian. From there, Jewelry Affairs. Arnold, let me know if you have any follow-up questions. Jewelry Affairs, XRP, XRP. I know I have it on the watch list. Let's take a look at it. People have been asking me about it. XRP, there it is. Oh, why did I just do that? Why did I just do that? Oh, I'll do it again. All right, let's do it again. XRP, there it is. Okay, got it. XRP has hit target 2. We haven't even changed the target from orange to green yet. These targets were laid out in advance because people were asking about it. I'm not in a position on XRP. I don't personally like to trade XRP because it's notorious for pump and dumps, right? This is, it's like catching lightning in a bottle. You had a buy signal and it immediately went to overbought, right? All in one daily candle. It's just not tradable for me. Even though it's more tradable back on this move here, there's a buy signal at about it's about 52 cents, but the breakout here was at about 50 cents. Hit target 1. There's bullish divergence, just like very similar on many other crypto assets. Hit target 1, hit target 2. These shorter term targets are still in play. And if it breaks out, these longer term targets could be in play. As of right now, the daily chart is ultra bullish, right? The weekly chart, let's take a look. There's a buy signal on the weekly chart back here at about 52 cents as well. It's still bullish on the weekly chart, has had a weekly close back above the trending dots last week, right? Had a buy signal 2 weeks ago. So as price comes up in target 3, target 4 of these shorter term targets, it's possible it flips this resistance, these key targets in the shorter term into support. And then it's possible, I was kind of eyeballing these out. These are older targets, right? You could probably move it over like that. Eyeball test was very close, right? I've drawn these targets a million times. Well, it seems like a million times, at least 10,000 times, I'm sure. Practice that one kick 10,000 times, as Bruce Lee would say. I love that quote. XRP, still bullish on the weekly chart, right? Is there a 200-week moving average on XRP? Not on this one. Let's look at the 200-day moving average just for fun. Let's take a look at it. 1 day, we're rocking and rolling. So looks very similar to what Bitcoin did. It's looking very similar to what Chainlink did. It's looking so if you're already in a long position, you're probably trying to push this jewelry affairs. If you haven't gotten into position, there's still some upside here, but it's definitely chasing XRP on the daily chart. It's already ultra bullish, and it already has been ultra bullish. It's not a buy for me, but you have to decide what's good for you. And if you're already in a position, say like 52 cents or whatever, 55 cents, even somewhere back there, you have to decide for yourself, are you going to continue to try to push this trade, right? There's no reversal signs yet. It's trending upwards, and it seems like at least these shorter term targets at 69 cents in the middle of the target, 75 cents, seems like those will get hit. We don't know for sure. XRP, Allah Sabi, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it incorrectly. My man, Soul, yep, covered that one. Thanks, you got it. Shooter, by the way, can you look at SGB? Sure. Not sure if it's crypto or stocks. Shooter, by the way, if you could add that into the comments, that helps me a lot, right? I'm guessing it's probably stock. I'm guessing could be crypto. SGB, let's see, stocks. SGB, Saigon Bank for industry, probably not, right? I'm gonna guess it's crypto. I don't see Binance on there, so I'm just gonna take Bitfinex. You gotta tell me what exchange you're looking at. You gotta tell me, if it's crypto or if it's stock. What exchange are you looking at, just so we can have like a better, understanding of what it is. Crypto, yeah, and then let me know. Let me know all the details, Shooter, by the way. That way we save time on the live stream. That way we can save time on, what exchange you're looking at. Put it in context. Are you looking? Is it a buying opportunity? Are you waiting patiently for a buy? This is the weekly chart, right? Still pretty bearish right now. Still pretty bearish. That's the 200-day moving average. This is the weekly chart. Daily chart is kind of battling right now, so it could be pretty early, super early, right? Had a bullish divergence and could be putting in higher lows right now. Ooh, okay. So SGB is still just very cautious here, right? I'd be very cautious, even with the bullish divergence. Even if this is putting in a higher low, the weekly chart doesn't look great, right? Kraken. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It just helps out a lot if we can put in more details in the comments of what everyone wants to take a look at, just in case I haven't charted it before. I've never charted SGB before, so it just helps save time, stuff like that. But Kraken, okay, awesome. We'll just stay on Bitfinex for now. But the weekly chart is still bearish. RSI is at 31, right? It's still below the trending dots. Could this be the bottom? It's possible. Could there be long-term bullish divergence, right? Going all the way back to November 2022? Yes, it's possible. That's at call it 1 penny, right? 1 penny, 1.1 pennies, right? Bullish divergence all the way up there. And it's at 0.004 right now. So even that move right there on long-term bullish divergence could be a potential massive opportunity, right? So let's see, all the way up to like that, 178% back to 1 penny, right? So there is a potential massive play, but it's very cautious right now. I can't stress this enough. Cautious, caution, 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 caution. You know what to do. All right. So I hope that helps. There was a buy signal followed by a sell signal, followed by a buy signal, followed by a pending sell signal, right? It could be finding support at the trending dots. You got the 200-day moving average all the way up here at about 0.006. So at some point, could you see it come back up and retest the 200-day moving average, regain it, and then who knows if it goes up and clears out that longer-term bullish divergence over there. Hope that helps. Just keep in mind that the higher time frames are still pretty bearish, right? Andre, Andre, welcome back. Crypto chart R&R, welcome back. Looking to add UNL. SOX, SPX for my stock portfolio. Okay. Let's take a look at UNL. Let's take a look. Stocks. Let's take a look at. You asked about this or talked about it either yesterday or the day before. United States 12-month natural gas fund. Okay. Yeah, I've been watching natural gas futures, right? Because I trade futures for what 11 months now. I started trading futures in January 2023. Had never traded futures before, but I don't think I'm going to stop. I really like trading futures. Been trading Nasdaq futures. I've traded. I started off in options trading, right? Completely backwards. You should graduate to options trading, not start with options trading. So a lot of my experience comes from options trading. Don't trade until you're ready, right? Shooter, by the way, you got it. You're welcome. UNL, right? So this is the daily chart, battling the 200-day moving average, right? Battling it. It's still bullish, still above the trending dots. Seems like it could be a move, right? Let's see, weekly chart. Bullish divergence, longer term bullish divergence going all the way back to January 2023. We covered this a lot in the Discord. I'm not sure if you're in the Discord crypto chart R&R because everyone's YouTube, Twitter X name, and Discord name, and of course billing name are all different. There's no way I can remember everybody. I just remember you've been on, you've commented in the YouTube before, but I talked about this a lot in the Discord. Way before we ever went on a live stream, that this pattern looks very similar to what Bitcoin did with the higher high, the bearish divergence. Even this bounce here looked very similar, almost identical to Bitcoin, but it just took less time to play out. This bottoming phase looked very similar to Bitcoin. Long-term bullish divergence. There's bullish divergence longer term, January 2023, all the way here. Is this a higher low? Right? Is this a higher low? Bullish MACD crossover way back here, right? Just takes time for the ship to get turned around. Could we see a massive bounce? Could we see this gap get filled? Could we see a massive bounce back up on UNL, United States 12-month natural gas fund? It's possible, right? Obviously, do your own research, but it's possible. Longer term bullish divergence, right? At least takes it back up to like $13, right? In my opinion, right? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes from there. But that's UNL. Let's keep going. Looking for a long on XP around 55. Yeah. So waiting for pullbacks is good. It's ultra bullish on the daily chart right now. And it's bullish on the weekly chart. May not get one. May not get a pullback there. It's possible, but if it does, it's good to be patient and wait for a sniper entry. Javier, welcome back. Johnny C, I'm here, but going back in time machine to start from the beginning. So you're on the live stream and the replay crew simultaneously. That is awesome, Johnny C. Long time sniper in the Discord. I love it. Awesome. Welcome back, my man. And I think it's worth going back in time in the time machine and going back and watching this all the way from the beginning. We rocked and rolled for 32 minutes straight on the charts. Elite Don YouTube. Yes. Elite Don's on Twitter X app as well. I would like to see Tara Wolf and Algorand. That would be great. Okay, I have Algo on here, so I'm pretty sure. So let's take a look at that just for time-saving purposes. Let's take a look at one of them. There we go. All right. So this is the weekly chart. Not even a buy signal yet, Elite Don. Not even a buy signal yet, right? Had a weekly close back above the trending dots. Had bullish divergence on the weekly chart. Had a buy signal on RSI weekly chart. So if you want to know what my thoughts of the potential targets are, right? Let's see. Let's trade this. Let's change this to the 1 week, right? Let's see if it has a 200 week, right? So up at 58 cents. Go back, Elite, on 424%. Wow. Okay, so definitely go back to this video from last night, Elite Don, Bitcoin soars new heights, and take a look at those targets for crypto. Take a look at those targets for potential targets for Bitcoin miners. Take a look at those potential targets for crypto, because we got algo here that it seems like it's still early. Had longer term bullish divergence of the weekly chart. Had a weekly close back above the trending dots. Starting to make a move. Not even a buy signal yet on the weekly chart yet. To say it's still early is an understatement. Could this be the bottom right here at 8 cents? It's possible. Imagine getting in on a crypto asset at 8 cents. At what time it was at $3, call it. Let's call it $3. And then down to 8 cents, right? 97% off, right? 97% off. Imagine someone bought here at $3 or $2.99. $2.99. Someone bought there. And there's people that won't buy here at 11 cents, right? On the daily chart, it's already made its move. I can already tell you. It's already made its move on the daily chart. But in the long term, right? And I don't know anything about the tech on Algorand. I don't know. I'm not a tech expert on it. I don't know anything about anything other than the charts, right? Had a buy signal here at just under 10 cents. It's still so early based off of the weekly chart. It's above the trending dots. Doesn't mean it couldn't go lower, but man, go check out that video if you want to see some other targets, some other ideas, and hit me up in the, if you want to see some more targets on that in the Discord, if anyone's interested in Algorand. Arnold coming in strong to hit target spots is not about the last play, if not the next one. Thanks for the hard work, my man. Awesome. Which one are you talking about? Rivian? I'm not sure what you're talking about. It's not about the last play, if not the next one. Yeah. So, whether you have a big win or a big loss, well, hopefully it's not a big loss. Hopefully you cut your losers short. And as they always say, push your winners as long as you can. I know everyone says that, but it's true, right? You want to try to push the winners as long as you can. If you cut your winners short, you have to be right all the time. And you're not going to be right all the time. I was thinking about this morning. If you cut your winners short and don't push them, yes, you could be right more often, but you have to be right more often. And sometimes they're not going to be right. We're not going to be right all the time. You have to understand that. So try to push your winners as long as you can. Crypto, thank you. Thanks, Shooter, by the way. Appreciate it. Kraken. Yeah, let's get Kraken over here. Kraken, thank you. Thank you for the long-term investment. Okay, awesome. Well, bottom of the bear market, possibly, right? So some of these assets like Algorand, we just measured out, 97% off. Clearance sale. Not all crypto assets will make it. Not all stocks will make it. Some will file bankruptcies, right? Some will disappear. But for the ones that do, 97% off clearance. Ugur Aiden, welcome back. Hey, Jesse, good morning. I just got in. Can you check the oil chart if you haven't already? Hashtag oil. Okay, so is it U.S. oil? Are you looking at U.S. oil? I have U.S. oil on my charts. Let's take a look at that one. If it's not, let me know which one you're looking at, but I already have it on here. So it hit multiple targets to the downside, and this target still remains. It's still bearish on the daily chart, and the weekly chart has a pending sell signal, right? This is a longer term target that never got hit. I just left it on there. Found support of the 200-week moving average, right? So pending sell signal on U.S. oil weekly chart, and it's still bearish on the daily chart, right? Doesn't mean it couldn't bounce back up in the trading dots. Doesn't mean it couldn't bounce up and put in another lower high, right? Wherever that lower high is going to be, we don't know, but it could retrace back up, right? Even get a pending buy signal, right? And then at some point put in a lower high. So you got a lower high here, you got a lower high here, right? Where could that next potential lower high be? And then we'll resume back down. But as of right now, the daily chart is still bearish. The weekly chart is pending a sell signal. So keep that in mind. Hope that helps. Longtime sniper. Shooter, by the way, you got it. My man, Elite Dawn, thank you. You're welcome. Shooter, by the way, you got it. Elite Don, Tesla John, welcome back, Tesla John. Good morning. Can you look at Hive? It's a Bitcoin mining stock. Yes, Hive. I haven't looked at Hive in a long time. I forget about all of them, right? There's so many that are related, right? That we could take a look at. But Hive Digital Technologies, Bitcoin mining stock, we'll definitely take a look at it. Let's look at it right now. Pending buy signal on the daily chart. Still early, Tesla John. Good call on Hive. Good call. Wow, look at this potential. Look at this potential opportunity. I get excited. Opportunity alert. Woo, woo, woo. Now we're just being silly, right? Let's get some water here while we're being silly. 1 hour in, I'm losing my mind. No, I get excited on the opportunities. Look at this. Let's go back in time. The time machine, June 16th, pumped 112% in 25 days, 15 trading days only, 112% on Hive. These are wild animals. Don't forget to take profit. Got rejected and retested the 200-week moving average. What if Hive retested 200-week moving average? If you don't know where these targets might possibly be shorter term or possibly even longer term, definitely go check out this video from last night. Definitely go check it out. Why? Because this could be another one. Doesn't even have a buy signal. The other Bitcoin miners had buy signals yesterday. It's a pending buy signal today. It's an opportunity alert. What if it hits target 1? What if it hits target 2? What if it hits target 3? What if it hits target 4? What if it hits all these targets, flips them from resistance into support, retest the 200-week moving average again? Not once, but twice. What if it does it again? Then what if it regains the 200-week moving average, very similar to Bitcoin, and takes off to the upside? What a potential tremendous opportunity on Hive. Come on. Good job, John. Let's smash the like button for John. Let's smash the like button for me. Let's smash the subscribe button for John. Let's smash it for Tesla John. What if it's not even Tesla John anymore? What if it's Opportunity John? Should we change Tesla? It was John G, right? Then we changed it to Tesla John because Tesla John always asked about Tesla every single day. So we renamed him to Tesla John. Obviously, I didn't hack his account and change his name. Tesla John changed it. But what if we change, if Hive takes off to the upside? Should we put in the comments, should we make Tesla John change his name to Opportunity John? We love it. Thank you for the possible opportunity and calling out Hive on the live stream, John. That is awesome. We are sniping the markets together, not just by myself, but together. Tesla John catching up on the live stream again. Replay crew, hit the like. Awesome. We need the replay crew, the live stream crew, and both. We got John C and Tesla John coming in late, and they're coming in hot, and they're contributing to the Market Sniper community. Javier, PayPal bouncing this morning. Ooh, I forgot to look at that one. Ooh, it's on here. It's on here. Ooh. Been watching PayPal forever, right? There was bullish divergence, I believe. Up 6% today. Not even a pending buy signal. Good call, Javier. Smash the like for Javier. PayPal, not even a buy signal yet. Was there bullish divergence? Oh. Let's get rid of that. I accidentally had the brush on. All right, back on the sniper crosshairs. Not even a pending buy. Gapped up, came back tested the training dots, starting to push up. Buy signal on the RSI. Buy signal on the RSI. MACD flipping over on there. Good call, Javier. Real time. We're snipering the markets together. You got this gap right here at $72, right? I'm going to go ahead and change this. I've been doing this just for a long time out of habit, just as an awareness to keep what's happening. Oh, there we go. Real time, right? Gap. Let's type it in. Gap. I had this on before. I must have cleared it out. Could we see a pending buy signal in the near future? Could PayPal finally come up and fill this gap, just like it filled this gap here, right? Filled that gap. What are earnings doing? Yep. So They gapped it down on positive earnings back here. I remember that. It didn't catch me off guard here, but it did catch me off guard back here, right? They're on positive earnings. They gapped it down. They got me, right? They're not going to let me win all the time, right? Then negative earnings pushed it down again, right? Positive earnings, and then here we are, not even a pending buy signal yet. If from this standpoint, from this current price here, man, there's so many opportunities. I can't even wrap my mind around it. My mind's exploding right now. It's awesome. You can feel the energy. Call it just under $55. What if price fills this gap? It's a 32% move, right? So that's 32%. Let's zoom out here on the weekly chart. Looks like it could be a possible V on the RSI, right? You got this three months more. What if PayPal comes back and retests the 200-week moving average at 148? That would be massive, right? You got this long-term bullish divergence. We've been talking about this for so long in the Discord. We've been talking about it on the videos. We've been talking about it. In my opinion, this is from February 2022 to the low here, October 2023. We have long-term bullish divergence, about a year and a half of bullish divergence. What if price comes all the way back up to $96? What if, this is based on a different video, what if it comes back from $54, comes back from the dead and retests the 200-week moving average? 170% has not retested the 200-week moving average since January 2022. We're rocking and rolling. Smash, smash, smash. Javier, we're here to make money, not to be right. You do have to be right. You do have to be right to make money, Javier. But yes, I know what you're talking about as far as narratives, right? As far as the narratives that are out there, the macro experts, blah, 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 right? We're here to make money. Sniper the markets together. Rock and roll. Awesome. Crypto chart. Thoughts on CORZ as a stock BTC miner play? Okay. Awesome. Ooh. Let's take a look at it. Let's move this down. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. CO. I don't know if I've covered this one. If I have, it's been a long time. Core Scientific. Okay. I don't think this might be a fresh chart. This might be a fresh one. Pending buy signal on the weekly chart, right? Pending buy signal on the weekly chart. You have long-term bullish divergence. You've got a potential higher low here. Crypto chart R&R. Good call. We got long-term bullish divergence going back to June of 2022. It's been going through a bottoming phase for a year and a half. It's got long-term bullish divergence since June 2022. Wow. This could be a potential sneaky higher low. Pending buy signal on the weekly chart, right? What a massive potential opportunity. We already had the buy signal on the daily chart here on October 23rd, right? And it's very close to that buy signal at 69 cents. It's still at only 70 cents with a with a pending buy signal on the weekly chart. Hope that helps. They have been under Chapter 11 and bailed out by BlackRock. They are the largest miner. Okay, wow. All right, awesome. So avoided bankruptcy, right? But what the charts are telling us is that we had a buy signal on October 23rd. Who knows when that news came out? The weekly chart has had bullish divergence for a year and a half. Crypto chart R&R. So whenever that news came out, who knows, right? But it's had bullish divergence for a year and a half. So the bigger players know something anyways. And I'm not a bankruptcy attorney expert, but Chapter 11 is just restructure anyways, I believe. Oh, maybe not for business. I can't remember. But anyways, buy signal on the daily chart, potential pending buy signal on the weekly chart. Could it be a rock and roll play? Not sure. Grant Matterson, longtime sniper. Here we go, Jesse. Big smiley face. My man, probably going to get his morning swimming in the near future. Awesome. Great to see you back. 1 hour, 9 minutes of pure chart fire. So many opportunities. Stay tuned. Check out the next video in the upper left-hand corner as you're going to see it. Check out the video I'm going to put out tonight. Artificial intelligence, opportunity alert. Let's rock and roll, and we'll see you.